You're dealing with seals up to 200 kilograms. I always say it's like trying to catch a 200 kilogram pit bull. They're really angry, really strong.
No.
My name is Naude Dreyer. I'm the co-founder of Ocean Conservation Namibia, focusing primarily on working with disentangling of Cape fur seals entangled in marine pollution and raising global awareness on the problems of marine pollution. We always let them go and they normally run straight back to the sea. We are not vets, we are not scientists, so we are not there to stitch them up and heal them and clean them. We've been advised over and over that salt water is actually the best thing for them. And we've seen some animals that looks like their head is about to fall off. We send them back to the sea and we see them a few months later and they've healed up really well. We try to keep the time with the animal to a minimum to reduce stress and because they also start to overheat if you're holding them too long. Our best day of seal catching, we caught 31 seals in one day. So each one is really physically and mentally demanding. So you are completely broken, like you're so exhausted after a day like this. Sometimes, especially the little ones, you always feel as soon as you cut the line, they'll completely relax. They're not trying to bite us anymore. And sometimes we'll release them and they'll turn around, they'll come back to us, they'll sniff our hands. They're very cool.
Off he goes. He runs all over the rest.
We spend a lot of time out on patrol. We go out about 4 times a week. We all have binoculars, we've got telescopes. Once we've seen a seal with an entanglement, we need to decide, okay, how big is it? Do we need the big net or the small net? Do we run in? Do we crawl in? Sometimes we use kayaks, sometimes we use a boat, sometimes we drive in and jump off the car. So there's a lot of variables that change with each rescue. Most often we are using a net because it's safer for the seal and safer for us. Seals have very sharp teeth. We've all been bitten a few times. You have to pay to play. The problem is that the seals are extremely inquisitive and playful in the water. They find any rubbish, and especially the youngsters, they'll start to swim through it and play with it. Anything with a loop they'll swim through like a dog, and this thing gets stuck, and they grow, especially in the first year, they go from 4 kilograms to up to 25 kilograms. So they're growing really fast. And as they start to grow, it'll start to choke them and cut them. The best part is always after every release, we take it as a victory. We high five each other and we know we've just saved an animal's life. We also do find, not very often, but we find dead seals on the beach from entanglement. So we just realized we were too late. And it's difficult. Like we all get really down. It's also it's a motivation for us to keep doing what we're doing.
Got all the lines. Holy hell, that was the most intense.
If you want to help animals here, you should be wanting to help animals in your own area as well. So just be mindful. Start in your local area. Clean up after yourself. If you go to the beach, take a bag, pick up all the rubbish, especially anything that's a loop. And then people want to help animals. Every town has got animal shelters, organizations looking after animals, and just donate your time, and there are always animals that need help.
Forwards. Okay, let's go behind him so he runs forward. Go. Big boy. How swollen his head is, huh?